Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannacorn, and in today's video we're going to be doing a very exciting and a very long-awaited anime figure unboxing. So as you guys can see here, I have this giant box here, which came all the way from Right Stuff in the US. I've been waiting for this order for a while, as previously stated. The reason being, this figure has actually been in stock basically since the beginning of this year. Pretty early on it was in stock, I want to say around March or May of this year, 2022. And now it is October 2022 that I'm finally getting this figure. The reason being, I had this figure ordered with another figure, and they state on the website that when you do that, your figures will normally ship when they're both in stock. And the other figure that I had ordered is the 02 figure, which I'll insert here. So they waited quite a good while, and I guess they just decided that screw it, they were gonna ship it anyways and just give me Gojo early. So I'm very excited to finally have him here. So guys, as you can see, I did already open the top a little. So Canada, the weather has been kind of wild lately. When this was delivered, it was super hot outside. And when it's super hot in the fall where I live, we get these little beetles all over called maple bugs, and they were all over. And I mean all over the front of the house when this was delivered. Like, I couldn't even walk out the front door because they plastered the front door. So I had to like run out and grab it through the back and like sprint back in, and I had to open it up just to make sure none of the bugs got inside, because like there were like thousands of them out there. Like I know you probably think I'm overreacting, but we do get like just slammed with these bugs. Normally around fall where I live, they're attracted to the heat. So when it's warmer out, like those days, you'll see them just covering buildings. But I did open it up and none got inside, so that's good. With that said, let's get on to actually opening it up so you guys can see what I got here. So, taking that paper off, right on the top here, I have my invoice, as well as a couple cards here from Right Stuff. Alright, and then in this big box here, we also have this box. As soon as I take this out, you'll probably be able to kind of guess what's going on here. Yes, guys, this will be my very first Shibuya Scramble figure by Estream. So guys, going over the details on this, as I said previously, I did make this order through Right Stuff. It is a US figure / manga anime merch kind of retailer. The figure that I got in here is the Satoru Gojo Limitless version Jujutsu Kaisen figure in the Shibuya Scramble line by Estream. Kind of ironic having a Gojo figure by Shibuya Scramble. If you know, you know. I got this for $225.99 US. I paid through Sezzle, of course. I think his initial release was supposed to be around November 2021, but he ended up releasing earlier this year. I don't quite know exactly when, just because obviously mine didn't ship out right when they released. And I knew that would be the case, but that said, I am glad that I got him early and I didn't have to wait for him to ship the 02. I also imagine that box would have been absolutely massive. So for that reason too, I'm very glad that they shipped him separately. With that said, let's get on into this. I am so excited. I love Jujutsu Kaisen. It is one of my favorite animes / mangas. That said though, Gojo Satoru is one of my all-time favorite characters, and surprisingly enough, I don't have any figures of him yet. This was like the big one I've been waiting for to start out my Gojo collection, I don't want to get a bunch of like prize figures or noodle stoppers or anything, and I honestly wasn't interested in his Nendoroid. I didn't think they did as good of a job on his compared to like some of the other ones that I have. So I've mostly been looking at the fancier scales, like this one here and the one by Mappa. I really like, but yeah. So here's what the top there is looking like, guys. Alright. So I'm just gonna kind of pull on the plastic here and slide it out. There you can see him through that clear panel in the front. I'll of course be taking this plastic off in just a moment here, right? So there's just some tape on the side of the plastic over here. I don't think I'll be able to get a clean tear out of, well, any of this. So I might as well just rip it open. It wasn't exactly coming out clean, so alright, so here we have him out of that box there. I would say his box is pretty decently sized, but despite how big he is and the effect piece, I'm very glad they didn't go overboard with the box. Some boxes for figures are just absolutely massive when they really don't need to be. So this is a nice sized box for the size and the effect pieces on this figure. It's nothing fancy here, but I feel like most Estream ones aren't really known for their packaging. They're known for the figures. Which so far he looks fantastic. Definitely a little bit bigger than I honestly thought he'd be. He is a 1/7 scale figure. That said, again, compared to the other 1/7s in my collection, he is definitely on the larger side, which is great. I definitely wasn't expecting him to be that big and that detailed, so very happy with how he's looking so far. His expression here is from the Volume 4 manga cover, which is this one right here, guys. One of my favorite covers, if not my favorite cover from Jujutsu Kaisen so far. And I think that was an excellent choice to make this into a figure, because this artwork here is so popular and so well done, and I think they did a great job making this into the figure here. Very happy with how he's looking now. With that said, guys, let's get on into unboxing him and doing all of his close-ups. Alright guys, so as per usual, starting off with just snipping the tape around the edges of the figure here. Then flipping it over here. Ooh. On the top here, we have this promotion for the Yuta and Rika figure, also in the Shibuya Scramble line by Estream. I don't have this one pre-ordered, but I do really want to pick this one up. I think it's really beautiful. And it would look great displayed next to this Gojo. Then I just have this little booklet here about the Shibuya Scramble figure here. Alright, then sliding out his gigantic blister pack here. So guys, the inside of this box is this really nice blue with these kanji in the back of the box there. The same kanji that are on the outside of the box here. These are some heavy duty snaps on this one. There we have that. I guess we'll take out Gojo first here. and his sculpt looks excellent. The details on his face and his hair, the blindfold, his eyes, and his tongue. Everything looks really excellent. The crinkles in his outfit, the different tones they've used to shade his outfit. It's not straight black. You've got some purples, some blues in there. It looks really excellent. I like how his outfit's matte too, and his shoes are shiny. Overall, this is a really solid figure so far. Really happy I picked this up. Next up, of course, is the gigantic effect piece base domain expansion. Oh, it looks so freaking cool. I love all the shading. I like how it's super dark in the middle here where he's standing, and then you get to like some more clear transparent parts. Then it gets darker again at the edges of the effects. Wow, it looks really well done, and it feels like pretty nice and sturdy, but not like overly heavy. Alright guys, so assembly for this figure is super simple. All you have to do is take this foot here with these two pegs and stick it just at the bottom of the base here, where you can see that foothold there. So, just lining it up and squishing that in, being careful not to be too forceful. There we go, and just slide until you hear it click like that. Make sure you're secure. And here we have Gojo assembled. Let's move on into his close-ups. Right, guys, so my final thoughts on this Gojo figure are that I absolutely love him. He has become one of my favorites in my collection already. I love the effect piece, the pose, like everything is just so well done about this figure. Obviously, this figure was on the pricier side, as all Shibuya Scramble Estream figures are. One of the best things are his face sculpt. I mean, the tongue, the gums, the teeth are done so well, and then, guys, his eyes, they look so well done and perfectly icy just as they look in the anime. His hair sculpt's really well done. Obviously, you can't do all that much with straight white hair because it does end up looking too gray if you go too heavy on the shading. So I think they did some nice light shading and added a little bit of pearlescence to it to make it pop a little. So I think they did an excellent job with that, all things considered. His hands are shaded very well. I think they look excellent. His outfit, again, as I said before, is shaded super well. You can see those shades of purple and blue to shade the outfit. And then, I mean, guys, this base effect piece is just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I love the way the light reflects from it and all of the gorgeous details on it. Again, just overall, I'm so happy with how he turned out. Let me know what you guys think of him down below. Thank you so much, guys, for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. It would mean a lot to me. If you guys want to see more of me, feel free to go check out my Instagram and my TikTok, both linked down below, where of course I post a lot of figure content as well as some other stuff over there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys thought of him down below. I love him. I know I'm like super late to the party since he released like forever ago, but I'm glad that I was finally able to get my hands on him. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.